Just right there we are. We are live. Right. Let me see. The attendees are still coming in, but I guess that we can get started. So, hey everybody. So, Sampath here, and I have Liam, one of the co-founders of Revsites, with us today for today's webinar. And hey, Ashley. I see Ashley is joining. James. Okay, David. Hey, Dave. Good to see you here. So, and Laura, Mark, Stephen, Anwar. Good to see you guys. Keep coming in. Please tell us like which part of the world you are from. Stephanie, hey. Please tell us like which part of the world you're from and what time it is for you. So I really appreciate that you guys are joining in. I know like we have like most of the webinars set at like EST, but because that time seems to be syncing with like many of the time zones that we have been getting our customers from. So that's why we have it. But then would love to know if you could improvise or rework on the timings as well. So it's super important for me to understand like which part of the world you are from and what time it is for you. And please say hi to Liam as well. So just want to give you all a heads up before I could let Liam take the stage. So in today's webinar, we are going to see and we are going to listen to the story behind Revsite, like what made them build, what made the ClickTech team to build the same team behind Adzuma to build Revsites, and what is the purpose of Revsite? Because whenever you see like new product, there is like tons of products out there, and each and every one of them has a purpose, and purpose of the product is what defines the future of the product. So let's hear that from Liam himself, and we will dive deep into the product demo. So Liam is going to give us like as the demo as possible. We are going to have it, and meanwhile, keep your questions coming in. We will get them addressed shortly. So I'll take questions, but then during the demo, we'll let Liam take the stage. And once the demo is over, I have a bunch of questions already coming in. I have organized as well. We will discuss that as well. And then we can address the rest of the questions after the demo is over. So Liam, over to you. Please tell us a few words about you, and then about ClickTech, and then about Revsites.
Yeah, perfect. Thanks, Sampath, for that introduction. So hi, guys. I'm Liam. I'm one of the co-founders from Revsites. So I'm in charge of kind of taking the product to market. So from start to finish, I'm working with, the whole design team, the dev team, even the support team, working across the range of, features and everything that we've got going off. So I'm currently running Revsites, and it's part of the ClickTech group, and we've got multiple, projects and products under the group. So we started the idea for Revsites mainly after analyzing all the data from Adzuma or ED or Greymetrics, like the various companies that come under the ClickTech group. And we realized that a lot of landing page builders that were out there at the moment, or even the websites, they weren't focusing specifically on one product. They were trying to build big e-commerce stores with, hundreds of products in some cases. And we looked at the data and we just saw that there were a lot of bouncers on these kind of websites, and realized that, they should really hone in on individual products or individual services, and that would really help conversion. So we did a few tests, built some websites with his own designers, just not even within Revsites, within the build, just and tested it, and we had really great results. So then we kind of started discussing things, and we're like, right, what if we could, rather than paying the designers and all this kind of stuff all the time, waiting on things, why don't we build his own builder and kind of start, just getting on with it basically. So we spoke to the dev team. Everyone was really excited about it because obviously it's a new product under the group, and we took it from there really, and everyone was on board right away. We looked at different pages we could build, and also I'm originally from an affiliate marketing background. So I realized the strength of even pre-sale pages or review sites, and we looked around and there were just no landing page builders that can build websites or specific pages just for one product. So we're not here to kind of replace big kind of e-commerce platforms, we're here to support them as well. So further down the line, obviously we can develop. At this moment, we're here to help other websites convert individual products and bring more revenue in for them kind of offerings. So yeah, that's where we are at the moment, Sampath.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thanks for that. So without much ado, I think that we should jump right away in the demo. We still have people coming in. I feel like Roger, hey. So I'm just not sure if the chat is on. Let me quickly check the settings. Meanwhile, let me check. Yes. So I just turned on the chat. I didn't realize that chat was turned off earlier. Sorry about that. So yeah. So Liam, so let's have a dive into the product. Show us everything that you have got in terms of the product, right from the dashboard into the builder, back to the dashboard. Show us everything you have got. And if there's like any Easter eggs, we would love to know.
Okay, cool. So I'll just share screen. Right. So as soon as you log into the builder, can you see that? Okay, Sampath, is that right?
Yeah, I can see the screen.
Yeah. So guys, as soon as you log into the builder, into the dashboard, sorry, we've designed it in a way that it's super simple. So whether it's for a newbie or whether it's for someone who's experienced, they're going to understand it. We jumped into tons of landing page builders and suites and things like that in the early stages of the development of Revsites. And sometimes you're just like, whoa, like there's so much going off here. It's just too much to take in. You're throwing everything at it. So we tried to design a dashboard that was super simple, and like we kept saying all the time, like simple is sexy. Simple is sexy. Like that's what I think. To me personally. So then we built like the big tiles here in the middle, just to be super simple. And then on the right hand side of the screen, you'll see it's a checklist. So these are like the key components, to build like revenue from your site. So again, if you're a newbie, if you're new to, digital world, online marketing, these are the steps you're gonna have to take. So that's just a nice little checklist at the moment where you can kind of, follow like a checklist, follow a route to success basically. Eventually, these are going to kind of link up with our knowledge base and our Revsites Academy, which is on the roadmap, which is coming soon. And it's going to also provide like education of how to, build a Revsite, how to generate revenue, not only to build, big e-commerce stores, but also you need these individual sites that you're going to like, you can make more money off one product than you can off 20 products. So this is what you've got on the right-hand side. So again, we've got the three big tiles in the middle, and on the left-hand side, the left navigation, you've got the dashboard, build a Revsite. So obviously we'll jump in there in a moment. So we've named it Revsites, obviously, because you're going to earn revenue from your site. So number one, you need to get building. We wanted people to be able to get jumped in straight away as quick as possible into building their site, get excited about it, and start developing and playing with the site. And we understand, that there's always a learning curve when you go into new builders and things like that. So that's why it was key and really important that we just wanted it to be super simple and really slick. So I'll just keep moving down. So if you built a Revsite, same as a lot of the other builders, you've got to name your site first. Just to mention, they will all be hosted on the test domain to begin with, which will be my Revsites and then the number. So you create a site first, and then obviously you've got to name your page. So that's that. So this is what I mean. We wanted, the users to be able to jump into the builder as quickly as possible. So it's what we've done there, 3 clicks, 2 clicks, and they're straight into the builder. So the back end builder itself, you've got 2 simple options to begin with. So you can build with sections. So if I click that, and then on the left nav here, you can choose a variety of blocks. So I do just want to mention, at the moment, there are blocks that we have to like drag over and bring into the builder. We're working on, and probably within the next month, I would say, we're going to have a much more kind of granular approach to this. So rather than just blocks, you're going to be able to edit elements that are within the builder. So you'll be able to like resize, put images in. It's going to be a lot more granular. At the moment, it's just blocks, but literally, it's coming. It's going to be with you soon. So if you just wanted to, drag in a form, there we go. You can preview. You can do a quick preview, which would be, like within the builder here. If you don't want to build the Revsite just with blocks, then we have a template library. So I do just want to mention again, we've just hired a team of 6 designers, and these are going to be working entirely on Revsites and the designs and the templates. So we're going to be building templates for individual services or industries, individual products, sales letters, review sites, thank you pages, the whole lot. So there's more coming. You're going to love it. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. But at the moment, we've got these individual services, general templates, and this is where at the moment. So if you did want to choose, one of these templates, let's choose Fitness Studio. So, these might be great for like agencies, that have clients where they're wanting to build like individual sites for them. So here we go. So there you can see beautiful template, and let's just save that there. And if we had a preview, so you can see the preview, and you can see they're all optimized for desktop, tablet, or mobile. So I'll just close that. Right. If you wanted to, edit any of this, it's just drag and drop blocks into the builder, or if you just want to point and click, change things, it's really intuitive and really easy. If you weren't happy with that and you wanted to try something different, head over to the template library again and maybe choose, let's have a look. So the one that really did get me excited when we was kind of discussing the building of Revsites, because I couldn't find, I'll tell a lie, I saw one website builder that you could build a review site on, and I purchased it and tried it, and it was just awful. So this was, one that I'm really pushing personally, because it's a use case, because I'm from like the affiliate marketing background, so it is kind of, a feature that I was really pushing, excuse me, and one that I can use. So here we've got the review site style. So if you're running like PPC ads or like any kind of paid traffic, these are awesome. So, you can just put it in there, point and click. If you want to change the logos, change the image. It's also, you can also upload images. Oh, one point on this too. We have been speaking with Shutterstock about partnering with those guys on providing images for websites, and they're really keen to do it. So that will expand the library. So if sometimes you don't want to upload images, on Find Images, you'll be able to use Shutterstock, search images, put them in there. So that's one feature that I don't even think it's on the roadmap, to be honest, because it's kind of been like preliminary discussions we've been having with them, but they're really keen on it, and I think it just to really make it pop and help us. So from there you can save the page.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt. So I don't mean to. So
Yeah.
I mean, I couldn't help but ask, when you talked about like Shutterstock, so does it mean like should we bring our own Shutterstock API or like access or something, or does it going to be like available for everyone?
At the moment, I mean, it's going to be available for everyone. That's the original plan. Listen, it is preliminary talks that we've been having, but they're keen and we're keen. Okay. We've not fully decided where it's going to be, like a login, or where we're going to provide credits, or how it's going to work. But that's something that's I mean, we've already got backing from big companies. But even to be like speaking with these guys, it's good. They're impressed with what we've done. They're impressed with our team. So we can't wait to get that going as well.
Interesting. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Sorry, please keep going.
Yeah, cool. So from there, so our save page. So just for the sake of this walkthrough, I'll publish it and then preview. So yeah. So I mean, you guys tell me. I'm not aware of any apart from the one that I did look at where you can like create these review sites. And to be honest, as soon as we got these live, I just couldn't wait to start using them. So, and all the pages, you know, the fast, we check on the page speed with GT metrics, and they're all A or B rating, the speed of the websites. So you're not gonna have any problems there, which was one kind of, you know, key element of when we first started. We were like, right, we've got an MVP. What do people want? So with that, people want, number one, they want fast, you know, nice designs, and they want fast speed. So they're things that, you know, right from the set off, that's what we've been working on. So back to site. So once you've built your Revsite, you can manage them within this tab here, which is my Revsites. So in this demo account, we've just got the one. So you can edit the page, preview, publish, or look at the settings. So here we've got like page settings, so individual page settings. So you might have just brief information here, the URL, any SEO settings you want to add in there, you know, you can add in here. Social preview pages. So, you know, if, you know, on Facebook and things, when you want a certain preview page not to pop up, you can add the image in here, which helps. And then obviously any analytics. So it's set up for, you know, GA4 and any other tracking you can add in here. Again, if there's anything, you know, the SaaS manager community want to add or give us feedback on, or, you know, advise it, even in some cases, you know, that'd be awesome. And we want as much feedback as we can. That's the whole point of this launch. Also in there, in my Revsites, you can add the URL. So this is a domain I bought earlier. I was just testing on this demo account. So you just link up the account there, or if you've not already purchased, you can either purchase a domain, or you can, you know, connect a domain, which is the next tab actually. So I'll go on to that now. So these are two domains that in this demo account. So the first one, the provider was Namecheap. So we connect to all the main providers, so you can connect domains from everywhere. And then this bottom domain I purchased within Revsites. So you can see that provider Revsites. So we've got connect domain or purchase domain. You know, super simple again. You can't really go wrong. If anyone does have problems, obviously speak to us and we'll help. Next up, we've got integrations, and this has been Sampath, right? So this has been, you know, quite a big,
Exactly.
not issue, but like speaking point, if you like, discussion point. So at the moment, we've got mainly email marketing and the SMTP integrations. They are all being sort of prepared to be integrated now. I think we've got about 25 or 30 more integrations. They're just not ready at the moment. So we've got Zapier in there, we've got Drip, we've got a ton. So they're all coming in. I'll post a link or a list or something later of all the integrations we've got coming, because I know like a lot of people want, you know, their favorites and things like that. So if anyone wants something specific, then, you know, we'll listen to you and get it in there as soon as we can. Leads, so then we've got the stats tab. So then we've got leads. So basically you can manage all your leads in here, and also set up your campaigns and your automation for your email marketing. So the one cool little feature we've got in here as well is you can kind of put notes on the leads. So if you've got leads where you're going to be giving callbacks, or, you know, you just want a little bit of information about the lead, then you can do that with it in here. Analytics. So again, I mean, this is a demo account, but this is just, let's have a look here. So all the analytics that you need are in here. Again, this is you know, the first test. So if anyone wants specific analytics or some kind of, you know, something specific or anything like that, just let us know and we can try and add in, you know, these widgets and whatever. But at the moment, we've got kind of sessions by devices, sessions by browsers, operating system, and then obviously page view stats. Next up, we've got A/B testing. So obviously, I'm from affiliate marketing background, super important to me to test, you know, different landing pages and designs. So you can name it, choose your pages, and then add your different variants in here. So if you can either choose, you know, 2 different separate pages that you've built, or you can just simply clone the page and change, you know, like colors or text on certain pages. And then you can distribute the visitor traffic here by variant A, variant B. So again, super simple. We're gonna kind of add in here so you can see the pages that, you know, so you can see like a visual aid really of what you're seeing. That's coming as well. But at the moment, we've got variant A, variant B. Next up, manage customers. So I'm in a agency account here. So for the agencies or people that are wanting sub accounts for different users, this is what you would see. So you'd see manage customers. That's just one I put in. So if you want to add a new customer, you know, just create a new customer, give them a password, put some basic details in there, and that's it. They'll also get an email confirming this. And that's it. It's, you know, simple as that. If you opt for the agency account or you want more sub accounts, I think Sampath's got a tier that we're building at the moment that's going to bring in that option. Then that's how to create a customer account. Next up, if you need support. So at the moment, we've got the knowledge base. Let's turn these off. Knowledge base. So we've got a nice little welcome video here. I'm not, if you want to view that, it's just Revsites. So I'll not show you all that now, but I'll just give you an example. So we've got the welcome video, and then we've started adding some video walkthroughs. So from the feedback we've already had from the SaaS manager community, we've been kind of, you know, like adding in as much as we can to eliminate support questions, but also, you know, to aid people, basically, to aid people in any, if they don't want to add a ticket, don't want to wait, then we're going to add everything in here. So we've got a few video walkthroughs that we've added, and then we've got a lot of documentation there, which should help a lot of you if you are struggling with anything. But like I said, we have designed it in a way that to eliminate, you know, the need for a lot of questions, but also we want the feedback on, you know, different things that you might need or need help with. Next up, Revsites Academy. So I mentioned it earlier when I was discussing the checklist. So it's not only, you know, a website builder or a landing page builder. We want to, you know, help and educate people. So even people that are, you know, experienced in digital marketing, if there's new updates or like recently there was GA4 come out, you know, we'll try and provide as much information and guidance on that, and we'll have, you know, videos and walkthroughs, and so we really want to like build a community and build you know, like a suite in here that people can like be in, enjoy being in, and learn from as well. And then obviously building in my account, I'll not go into that. Affiliate program. So we have got an affiliate program. So one of the companies that drops under ClickTech is Reflio. So this is an affiliate network where you can add your products and promote products also. So we've got Revsites on there at the moment. If you want to promote Revsites to your list or to, you know, YouTube channels, anything like that, then we're giving away $100 per every new subscription. So feel free, you know, to try and get in there early whilst it's new as well. And that's it, mate, at the moment. So Sampath, is that okay? Is there anything else you'd like me to run through, or?
Yeah. So firstly, thanks for the demo. So it will be great if you could quickly show like how we can connect our domain to get started. And what happens if I'm not connecting my domain? Do I still get like a subdomain that's sitting on the websites? Can I still use that? And how does that work?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Yeah. For example, say I have built a website within Revsites, and now
Yeah.
I'm ready to connect my domain and push the site live. So if I want to
Yeah.
do that, so how does that work? Could you please show that in the video
Okay. Yeah.
demo? Or
Yeah. Dashboard. So if you've got your domain, so yeah. Where is it now? Domains. Connect to domain. So yeah, if you want to add a subdomain, it's just simply so if you wanted, I don't know, admin dot revsites.com. You just add it here. Is any content on there? No, you're good to go. So that's just simply how you'd add a subdomain, and then you provide it. Obviously, we've got a list here of all the main providers. Is that okay?
yeah, that works. And that also reminds me of asking one other question. So what happens if I'm not connecting my domain and say, but however, I want to take the page live. Say I want to put up a quick landing page and I want to push it live. So do I get a subdomain that I can set up within Revsites, say, for example, sampath.revsites.com, or how does that work?
Yeah, so you just set up the subdomain. So just like before, you'd create the page and then just link it to the subdomain within the site settings. So once you've created the subdomain, there'd be a drop down and then just link it there to the subdomain.
Okay. So basically, I can create my own subdomain.
That's correct. Yeah.
Gotcha. Perfect. So, and I have a few other questions. Let me just quickly pull up the questions. So these are the questions that we have collected, organized from the customers who has been like purchasing from Centra so far. And one of the follow-up questions regarding your mention about like Shutterstock. So is that like the purpose of Shutterstock is to make things easier to build a website. Say you want to put up an image over there, obviously, either it could be like any stock image. So when Shutterstock comes in, does it also come with like Shutterstock videos as well, or is it just for the images?
Yeah, I mean that's the intention. We're ambitious, and we want people to have as much options as many options as they can. So I can't see why that wouldn't be an issue. At the moment, like as we've been speaking, it's been mainly on the images, but video I can't see any issue on adding video in there too.
Great. And is there like any similar integrations coming up? Anything up your sleeve that you haven't told me?
I mean, we've got Zapier, so Zapier is going to be integrated soon. We've got Drip. Let's have a look. I had a list. Keep, Blastable, Google Sheets, SendLane. We've got a lot of integrations coming. I mean, we've got tons, but like I say, if anybody's got anything specific they want, let us know and we'll get it added in there.
Perfect. And speaking of like Google Analytics integration that you were just showcasing, so is it possible to use any third-party scripts, like any JavaScript that I can use, something that's similar to Google Analytics? Like, is there a provision for that? Or is it just Google Analytics because you have a native integration? Or can I just use like any other integration, just insert JavaScript code?
Yeah, you can add any kind of tracking that you like. So we've got, obviously, we set up for GA4, but also we've got like you can add in a header script, footer script, any script that you want for tracking. You can add in there in the site settings.
Perfect. So basically, if I want to integrate a chatbot within my website, I can do that.
Yeah, because you can also, within the build, you can also add custom code as well if you like. So if you are more savvy that way, then you can add in CSS or any custom code that you feel you need.
Perfect. And you also mentioned about like having a Zapier integration. So, but then there are like other products that work similar to Zapier. So, and perhaps that are like much more easier to integrate as well. So, would you be open to integrate them? I'm happy to send you the list. It's Fably, Integrately, Make.com. So all of these would be like much more easier and streamlined integrations. And they also have like a plethora of integrations already. So for example, instead of you trying to, I know you mentioned about like bringing in 30 new integrations. So which is amazing. But then having this integration will open up opportunity to integrate with like at least 1,000 other tools out there. I know Zapier
Yeah,
is big,
true.
but then Zapier is like, honestly, it's like super pricey. So it's only becoming expensive, and something like not everyone would be having access to Zapier. So there are like better alternatives. For example, Make is a wonderful alternative to Zapier, something we internally use as well. And Fably is another one, and Integrately is another one. So we would you be open to consider those integrations as well? Happy to make connections if you're open to making.
Yeah, 100%, mate. Yeah, that's exactly what why we launched on SaaS Mantra. This is the feedback we need. This is what we're looking for. I mean, as soon as we hear these things, this is it excites us. Do you know what I mean? It's things like, we never thought that. Let's get that in there. Let's try that. So yeah, that's exactly what I want. If you can intro us to a few like those guys as well, Sampath, then that'd be awesome, mate. But yeah, let's do it. Get as many in as we can.
Perfect. That sounds amazing. I'll get to the list. I'll get to the list right after this webinar, and let's get it done. So that way we
Great.
can open like much more opportunities. So and one other thing, like I have seen, you can build like an entire website with Revsites, or you can build like landing pages with websites. But what about the funnels? If I want to build an entire funnel, including like one-step offer, one-time offer, or there's like a fallback option. For example, say I want to build, I want to sell a product, right, using a website. Say I'm just trying to sell a course, a digital marketing course, right? And when I'm trying, someone is buying something from me, and as soon as someone has purchased the course, the next page I want to take them to another course where they can opt to buy that course or sign up for the course, or they can just say skip and they can move on to the next page. Like, is there a way to build this entire funnel, somehow connect each and every page?
I mean, at the moment, it's a landing page builder. So memberships is something that we're working on, and funnels is something that we're working on. You can build individual pages, link them together, no problem. If you want to build funnels, that's something that's on the roadmap, along with like the e-commerce capabilities. It's coming. We'll be able to do it. But it's what we're looking at the moment is we've brought Revsites, to SaaS Mantra, to the LTD community, and we're analysing already and categorising what people are wanting. And once we've done that, we're going to tweak the roadmap a little bit, I think, because some things are unexpected, like the feedback we're having. But funnels, memberships is, 100% on there. It's just a matter of time until it comes, but it's just when it comes, that's all.
Totally. Got it. Yeah, having like that, something like that would be fantastic. I'm happy to send like the questions regarding how the funnel setup that people are anticipating. I'm happy to send it over to you. So just a couple of questions. Yeah, sorry to interrupt. So a couple more questions. So first one, it was like fifth one is about the e-commerce. So when do you anticipate the e-commerce feature to be live? And when it's live, is it going to be for everyone, or is it for the business or any specific plan, like business agency only, or is it going to be open for everyone?
No, it should be open for everyone. It's already under development, so it's something we've been working on probably for 6 weeks or so now. Looking at maybe another 2 to 3 months until we've got something that we can really test. So we may test that with users that are really interested in it. But with e-commerce, it's something you've really got to nail. You've got to get right, because if we get that wrong, then it's not good. It's not great for us. So it's something that we're eager to get live. We can't wait, and we're going to integrate with payment processors, even bringing on his own payment process. We've had discussions with a couple of companies that are keen again to integrate with us. So it's just a case of getting it live, getting it tested, finding the right users to use it, and then getting it live. There's no exact time frame at the moment on it, but it's in development, so it's coming soon.
Perfect, fantastic. And when the e-commerce feature goes live, will there be like a fee for every transaction that's happening? Actually, you will have PayPal and Stripe as an integrations to begin with. But we have like plans to have other payment integrations as well. That's question number one. And question number two, will there be like an additional fee apart from what those payment processors charge?
So initially it'll be Stripe, like most sites. It's a great platform, great to test. But it's like any case, as soon as you get Stripe on there, the other payment process come looking at you, what about us? Can you add us? Can you try us? We've also got close relationships with people that we've worked with who are, friends as well, that have got their own payment processing companies that are keen to integrate. Mm-hmm. So, we'll have various different, levels of payment processing. In regards to the fee for for the e-commerce, we'll not be charging a fee, a percentage of sales or anything like that. The only fees that would come from would be the payment process themselves. So it's a free market. You can go and choose, once we've got a range of different processes, you can choose whichever one you like, depending on fees or usability or whatever you like.
Perfect. Yeah, that sounds like pretty generous. Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just one last question. So could you please share us like a few words about like what are the upcoming features, something like that's coming up right away this month and next month?
Yeah. So again, this is like the first stage. So we've planned everything out, to a T. So we've kind of brought it to the LTD community via you guys, SaaS Mantra and you Sampath. So it was key for us that we got in there and got, like the level of, users that SaaS Mantra's got. So we've got the, high level people that have seen all these builds before, and we're gonna get as much feedback as we can from there. So that from that, we might tweak the roadmap a little bit, but features that we're, like really, really excited about. So number one, you've got to say like AI optimization. So bringing in some kind of, content generation, whether that be for your SEO or if that's for, the actual landing pages or builders. That's something we're really keen on and very excited to get going. And then obviously through like AdZoomer and the ClickTech technology, then we've got the ability to manage ads and track and analyze all your ads within the Revsites dashboard. That's something that the tech's there already. We don't want to kind of just keep throwing at this preliminary stage, just keep throwing like all these different features at Revsites. We want to like systematically bring them in, listen to the users. So like we've brought this product to SaaS Mantra now. We're going to listen to the users, find out what you want, put it in there. E-commerce capabilities, obviously, that we've discussed already. That's coming soon. So yeah, I mean, the roadmap, it's going to change as we go along. In the short term, we really want the feedback and to get the elements and the granular approach within Revsites. I think that's key. I think if we really nail down the usability and the flows and things like that, that's at the moment, that's what we're really keen on. Once we've got that nailed down, then we can move on and and really let loose and bring in all these new features, because the tech's there. We've got the tech, we've got the people, we can bring it in relatively quickly. At the moment, it's just about getting what people want, getting ideas, getting the flow right, and improving the UI.
Perfect. So you said like the UI improvement is coming for the builder. Is it true?
For the builder, yeah. I mean, just before I came on this call, the dev was like, "Do you want me to update it now?" And I said, "No, just wait until after the call." So that's there's a small improvement ready to go now, and then we'll continuously be developing that, making it more modern. It's a fine line. I mean, it's a fine line between keeping it simple and making it modern and attractive. So we'll listen to everyone and figure that out.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. Sounds fantastic. Yeah, that's pretty much like all the questions that we have received so far.
Cool.
Of course, like we are still like day 3, so we have received like ample amount of questions, and I'm sure like pretty much like a lot more questions are going to be coming in as well. So for just to quickly answer the question, address the question regarding like new tiers that we are planning to add. So there's like a lot of questions regarding number of sub accounts. So we are planning to introduce 2 more tiers that will give you access to like 25 sub accounts and 100 sub accounts. That's coming up. If I'm not wrong, the development is in process. is in progress. So ideally, we're expecting that to go live tomorrow. If not, it should be there on the website by Monday. So just to make sure like we don't launch anything as a surprise over the weekend and say it has ran out. So we are not going to do that. We are definitely going to be launching it on Monday then. So and thanks for the question. I mean, that question has come up like multiple times. So thanks for that.
Yeah.
So and pretty much that's everything that we have covered. Anwar has a question. Anwar, is there a question? Yes, please go ahead. Please let me know if you would like to, if you would like me to invite you. Yes, I have invited you.
Okay.
Hey, Anwar.
Yes, guys. How are you? How's everything there?
Yeah, good. Hey, Anwar.
Okay, fine. I have some question. Actually, I'm just starting today. I purchased the tier 4, and I'm playing with the builder today, and it's okay. And I'm very ambitious and interesting with that. But I have some question. If you can be patient with me. Yes. Regarding to the roadmap, he said it's in the PDF. We cannot add something in there. We need just to add what we want to be seen in this nice builder. Okay, this is the first questions. You want to answer it or?
Yeah, I can answer now. I mean, so any of the feedback I want to see to categorize and take on personally. So if anyone has feedback or questions or not questions on support, I mean questions on advice or things that they want to add in, if you send them to my email address, which is liam.b@clicktech.com, and then from there we'll develop the roadmap further and add in anything that you guys require. So yeah, great question, Anwar. Thank you.
Good. Can you provide us this email in the chat here, please, just to make a copy of that? Can you?
Of course.
I just did.
Okay. Other one. I'm from Saudi Arabia, and we are targeting here all Arab people here in this country and the Middle East exactly. Is a booming area now. I think you heard about that. How to make this builder support us? Very efficient. Something like RTL, right to left direction. This is not yet built in this builder. Okay, so we need this badly, actually. Yeah.
That is. You know what? There's been a few people mention that, and I mean, you can kind of. I'm not sure how you're doing, but copy and paste kind of into the builder and with RTL, but our developer, he's working on it straight away. Because when I got a question, I think it might have been 2 days ago about RTL, and I was like, you know what, we've not thought of this. Can we get it? And he's like, yeah, we can work on it soon. So that's coming, Anwar. So it is a popular question, and we're going to work on it, mate, for you guys.
Good. Another one is the payment gateway. Stripe is not working here in this area. Maybe PayPal is okay, but we need how to integrate the builder with our own payment gateway here in Saudi Arabia, for example. We can provide you, the requirement. If you can just establish it with the builder, if that's possible.
Right. Maybe the best thing, Anwar, for us to do would be after the call or when it's convenient, we'll have a chat, and I'll get our dev involved, and we'll see what you need for that. Because obviously we've not got full e-commerce capabilities ready at the moment. If you wanted to add a cart from a third party, then obviously put the link in and add a cart and or checkout page. But yeah, let's have a chat about that, because I'm keen to know how we can develop that for yourself.
Okay, that's good, and I appreciate your time, and that's all for me. Thank you so much, guys.
Okay, thank you. Great speaking with you.
Thank you, Anwar. Thanks for stepping in and asking the questions. So, and interesting questions there as well. So just wondering if anyone else have any questions. I have dropped the email. Hey, Charlotte, do you have any questions? Please let me know. Or Jason, let me know. So I have dropped the email ID of Liam. So if you have like any suggestions or anything, just drop an email and it goes directly to the development team. So just before the webinar started, Liam was mentioning that any support queries, any suggestions, everything goes directly to the product team. Unlike it goes through like a process in many other companies. So which means if you're going to be reporting bugs, it goes to the product team and it's going to be fixed right away. Anwar, I have dropped it already, and let me just copy paste it for you. liam.d@clicktech.com. And Liam, please correct me if I got it wrong. So the email.
No, that's perfect, mate. Yep, okay. That's perfect.
Sounds good. So yeah, so like I was saying, every feedback of yours goes directly to the product team, which means like each and every one is going to be validated. And if there's any bug request, bug person, or something that has to be improvised, the product team is going to be like pulling up the sleeves, getting it done ASAP. So that's how quickly the ClickTech team moves. I mean, I'm speaking personally, purely from the experience I have had with Adzuma and my experience working with these guys for over years. So I can personally vouch you for that. Just want to leave it there for you guys. So feel free to chip in and ask any questions you may have or any doubts you may have regarding the product. And Liam, thank you. Thanks for making time today. Please conclude with any words that you would like to say before we wind up the webinar.
Yeah, no, appreciate that, Sampath. So yeah, to you guys of the SaaS Mantra community, we appreciate all the feedback you've had given us so far. We genuinely, every little message you send, we're considering taking on board. As much feedback as you can give us, you know, and help us develop this product. Of course, it's an LTD at the moment, but we've got big backing behind us. We've got big plans, ambitious plans, and we hope all you guys join us on this journey.
Lovely. Thank you, Liam. Thanks for your time today. And thank you, everyone who has been with us throughout the webinar. See you all in the next one. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.